morning and welcome to the Going On Daily live morning show. I'm your host, Ron Rigo, and I'm joined, of course, every Saturday by the big dog, Kenny. How are you, Kenny?
Doing great this morning. Doing great.
The little sound effects there, getting ready for everything. Dude, we have a show.
Yes, yes,
This
yes.
this is a big one. This is a big one. I think they just keep getting better and better as they go along. Um,
Me too.
we've got our 61st episode of the year.
Mm.
Hold that ghost. And if you know me, you know that has something to do with the topics of the day, right? It's always got
Yes,
something to do
yes,
with it.
yes,
So
yes.
we are coming to you, of course,
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook. If I can find Facebook, there it is. At Rhode Island Broadcasting. You can also find us on YouTube
Oh yeah.
at Rhode Island Broadcasting. And of course, you can find us on Twitch at Podcast. You're on Twitch, because I know we already have viewers.
Yeah.
If you're watching
Nice.
and you're on Twitch, please help support the show with bits and subscribe, so that way we can keep these lights on and keep the shows going and bring you all of this. And did you notice, people at home especially, did you notice all the 7 members of the show, the cast? We have it on that opening. And I was looking at it and I was like, wow, we have grown already. We've always. So if you want to advertise, you probably should email Rhode Island Broadcasting media@gmail.com and start
Yeah.
sponsoring the show, because we get a lot of views. So with that being said, we've got a lot to talk about today. We've got ghost stuff. We've got something to do with an orange couch. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
He said what?
Yeah.
He said
Mhm.
what? Mom, of course, is not happy. I
Yeah.
don't know
She's not happy.
why, but mom
She's
isn't
not.
happy.
She's not happy.
Um, we're going to be talking a little bit about North Carolina.
Mm.
It is National North Carolina Day. Unfortunate that they've had Helene rolling through parts of North Carolina, so that is unfortunate. But still a wonderful state.
Yes.
And we've got so much, but we are going to start it off with not our normal opening story, because the opening story is pushed a little behind this, and that is, Hurricane Helene is really causing some problems. Um, it was a Category 4 storm when landing in Florida, 10 miles west of Perry, Florida. 140 per hour winds.
Yeah.
That storm, when it first landed, and then it dissipated quickly, but the amount of water damage that it's causing is unbelievable. Have you seen any of the video or anything from it, Kenny?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just real bad. I called my dad yesterday. He lives in South Carolina. And so he lost power. Shingles
Yeah.
came off the roof. There's trees down on the property. So he's just like, oh, what is going on? Because my parents
Yeah.
live inland, so they
Yep.
don't really get hurricanes. But he said this affected
Yeah,
them.
it came up at a weird angle, this one,
Yeah,
and people that don't
yeah.
normally feel it are feeling it.
Hmm.
And you're right about that power outage. So far, as of, I don't know, early this morning, 2.9 million people have lost power in 5 states. And that's a lot of
Hmm.
people without power. Um, it's responsible for at least 40 deaths already, and it takes aim. I'm guessing it's already rolling through, Tennessee, but um, there is a problem in Tennessee. The Nolichucky River
Mhm.
is not doing very well from this storm. So
Mhm.
much rain that the water is just like streaming over the dam. And now they say the Nolichucky Dam is on the verge of collapsing.
Yeah. Yeah. Just heard that.
And if that happens, that will I mean, devastate three counties that are downstream from that river, and I
Mhm.
don't know who names these counties, but the North Central Cock County, I don't name them. I don't name them. I mean, I guess they could pronounce it Coke, Cocke, but you know, it is what it is.
Yes, it's true.
Um, Southwestern Greene County, Southeastern Hamlin County are all basically being evacuated because if that dam breaks, it will pretty much decimate all those areas.
Yeah.
Um, and that is unfortunate. We don't want that to happen. So hopefully, the dam stays. I mean,
Yeah.
if it collapses, there is going to be a lot of loss. And hopefully everybody gets out of the way, because if you stay in your homes in those areas, um, you're not going to do well.
Yeah.
So please, by all means, listen to the officials and get out of there. The worst part would be, if all those homes are destroyed, right?
Mhm.
But it would be even a greater loss if people refuse to leave their houses because they think, oh, well, it's not going to happen, blah, blah, blah. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, just leave. Just leave. Take your most prized possessions. Yes, you have time to do that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
When they gave the warning. I don't know how long ago the warning was given. It didn't really say. But you leave the house. I mean, what's if nothing happens, then why be upset? You should be thankful, right? And you go back to
Yes.
your home.
Yep.
But if something does happen, there's no need to lose your lives over it.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out
No need.
on the weather as it tracks northeast, I should say. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, now now that I live near the water,
Yes. Yeah.
you know,
Right.
I'm a little concerned. Just
I
move.
hear you.
Come on.
Right.
So take shelter. Don't be out there and all this. I mean, the flooding is the biggest problem with this storm, and you don't need. I guess some places have had 20 inches of rain.
Yeah.
20 inches. You could fill up a pool. That's craziness. So be
Crazy.
on the alert for this. I mean, no sense in putting yourself in danger.
Please don't.
So that is Hurricane Helene. Pretty devastating. But let's get to our real opening story. I'll do it really quick. I mean, it's not too long, and but on the mend was our original opening story. And with that, it is basically, first off, Brad May from Queen
Mm.
suffered a minor stroke
Oh, jeez.
early in September. I just found out about this and was unable to move his left arm. Great guitarist for Queen, right?
Yes. Yes.
Um, he is recovering and now states he can play his guitar and is under doctor's orders to rest.
Mm.
So he's doing all right.
All right.
He
Sounds
is
good.
recovering. And then music legend again, another one, right?
Mm-hmm.
RingoStarr just canceled his last two concerts on his tour, one
Oh,
for Philly and one for New York, due to illness. Now, he's 84 years old.
wow.
So even a small little cold can do some damage to an 84-year-old.
Yeah. True.
So they released a statement. Ringo has come down with a cold, and after consulting a doctor, he was advised to cancel the last two shows and get rest. Ringo and the All Stars send peace and love to their fans and hope to see them soon. So again, at 84 years old, you gotta worry. And I know people look at it, it's just a cold. Well, a cold can balloon up to something more, especially when
Yes.
you're at 84. And
Yep.
the last thing we need is to lose Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
So right for taking the rest, because when you're on the road, I mean, you're not getting the rest you need. And you can't recover and it just gets worse. And then it could be pneumonia before you're done. So I'm sure after he is completely recovered from this, I'm sure he's probably going to reschedule Philly and New York. I'm sure he's going to do it.
Oh yeah.
That's how Ringo is. He loves to perform. He's been performing his whole life.
Yeah.
Ringo and the All Stars, right? He's got a
Yep.
new album. That's why he's done this tour for his new album. So I might have to check that out. I might have to check it out. I'm a huge Beatles fan, so
Hmm.
you know, him and Paul still doing it.
Yep. Him and Paul still doing it.
That's right. Is it? I know it's Sir Paul McCartney. Is it Sir Ringo Starr? I mean, you gotta give him love, right? You would
Uh,
think he'd be a Sir.
I don't know.
If
Hmm.
not, Charles, what are you waiting for?
Ah,
Right? You
I
gotta
think
you
you-
gotta knight this guy.
I think we only got two: Sir Elton and Sir Paul.
Yeah, Ringo needs to get his Sir.
Hmm.
Ringo needs it.
Interesting.
I mean, come on. If Paul's got it, Ringo should have it.
Hmm.
Now I know the level of talent with writing is way out there for Paul McCartney, and I get it.
Hmm.
But there's no way that Ringo Starr should not be a Sir. So if Ringo is knighted, let us know. I want to know
Yeah.
because I think he
Too.
deserves it.
Me too.
He deserves it.
Me too.
Member of the greatest band of all time, right?
Yeah. True.
All right, Kenny, it is time for. He said, "What?"
Yes. 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 So we know 2 weeks ago we talked about Trevor Lawrence and
Oh God,
how the Jaguars named their stadium after him.
yeah, yeah. We talked
Trevor.
about that a little
Yeah.
last night.
Oh, you did.
Sports
Trevor
Unfolded.
Trevor Banks Stadium. Yeah. And so the Jaguars are 0-3. Yeah.
Yes, they
Yeah.
stink.
Yeah. They lost to the Bills last week, 47-10.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, yeah, how close, yeah. So after that, Trevor talks to NFL.com, and this is what he said. He said, nobody's coming to save us. We have lost a lot of momentum. It's hard to keep going. It seems like everybody takes turns making a bad play at the wrong time.
It's hard to keep going.
Yeah, it's hard to keep going.
Whoa.
It seems like everybody everybody takes turns making a bad play at the wrong time. Now, if you're quarterback, don't you take the blame? If you're the captain, you're the quarterback, and they just named the stadium after you, wouldn't you take the blame? It's
Yeah,
on me.
Tom did.
I got to get better.
I got Tom's words. I got to play better.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I got to say, Trev. That's all you got to say. Don't call out your whole team. Don't
You
call
can't
out.
do that. You can't do that. The only person on the team from top to bottom, I mean owner down to the bottom,
Yeah,
water boy.
yeah,
The only person allowed to do that is the head coach.
yeah, exactly.
And that's extreme measures, right?
Yeah. And even if he says we got to play better, we got to do better. It's always we.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
You think Mac Jones is going to get in there?
Yeah.
Could you
Yep.
imagine?
Yep.
Could you imagine if they decide to bench Lawrence and go with Mac?
Whew.
Oh my God. That would, especially after handing him the second biggest contract of the NFL, right?
Yeah.
He stinks. I can't. Look, I'm a little bit of old school, right?
Yeah.
And there's no way in hell I pay any quarterback more than Patrick Mahomes. He's the only one that can win in this league.
Yeah.
I don't pay anybody more. Especially players like Trevor Lawrence, that hasn't done anything. And
Yeah.
Dak Prescott, who hasn't done anything. They can't even win playoff games. They can't get to the playoffs half the time.
Sad.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But
that's just appalling, right? It's appalling.
Yeah, it is. It's appalling.
It's a big mouth that thinks that, and he gives off that persona like he's a rich, snotty kid.
The long hair.
That's the persona he looks like to me.
Yeah.
Never liked him. Him.
Wow.
Oh well. Too bad.
Too bad. So sad.
And it's like they name Peterson, the head coach, as a quarterback guru. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, he got lucky that Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. He got lucky.
Yep.
And here he is, the guru, can't figure out how to get his quarterback to shut up and play. Just saying. All right, so Kenny, it is National Ghost Hunting Day. You ever do some ghost hunting?
No.
No, because through horror movies, you would be the first to go.
Exactly.
So I understand that one.
Exactly.
I understand that one. But it is National Ghost Hunting Day. So I thought, hey, wouldn't it be great if we did a top 5 ghost movies list?
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Now, you would not believe the amount of ghost movies out there. The Fog. However many of those they made. I think they made like 3 of those.
The Fog.
Conjuring.
Ooh.
Good. The Eye. Candyman is actually a ghost story. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yes, it is actually a well-crafted ghost story.
Oh.
But it still did not make my list.
Wow, okay. Thank God.
I'm not sure you're going to be happy with my list. Number 5. Oh,
okay.
wait. Honorable mentions, right?
Okay.
Got to give honorable mentions. The Sixth Sense.
Okay.
I only put it honorable mention. It was a great movie, but the problem is once you know the ending, you can't watch it again. Because it takes away from the movie, and then the movie becomes boring because you know the ending. So, and I'm not giving it away. Think about that. That's why it's only honorable mention. Paranormal Activity.
Mm.
I like those movies because it kind of looks too real.
Mm.
uh, Amityville Horror is an honorable mention,
Okay. Okay.
and Ghost with Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze, honorable mention, did not make my list. I know. And I knew you, that's the reaction I expected right there. See, folks, that's the shocked expression that I knew he would not accept that, right? Okay. So, with
Ron,
that being said,
This better be a good list because you didn't.
number 5, I have the
Mhm.
Blair Witch Project. That movie was creepy as hell. It was creepy and it feels real, like it actually happened.
Yeah, that is
And I
true.
know
Yeah.
you're disappointed in that, but that affected me way more than people crying over Patrick Swayze dying in that movie. And then coming back, ooh, do a little pottery scene. Ooh, big deal. Big deal. Blair Witch Project really, really struck a chord, and I loved it. And I know that was a love it or hate it movie.
Hmm. Okay. All right. I give you that
Number
one.
4, this will cheer you up. Ghostbusters. It's about ghosts, right? It's Ghostbusters. Just because it's a comedy, it doesn't mean that it's not a good movie.
Wait, what? What?
Ghostbusters is number
Okay,
4.
okay, okay. All right.
You don't like Bill Murray and the gang?
Oh, I love Ghostbusters.
Then what's the problem?
Nothing. Four.
Number
Okay,
3, and you will
okay,
not know this movie.
okay.
It is so old. I find it hard to believe you would watch it. I know you know the comedy team, Abbott and Costello.
Yes. I know Abbott and Costello.
Hold That Ghost.
Hold that ghost.
That movie was so funny. So funny.
Hmm.
The
Okay.
Legends, Abbott and Costello. Number
Okay.
3, Hold That Ghost from 1941.
Wow. Okay.
If you haven't seen it, Kenny, watch it.
I
You
will.
will love the movie.
I, I will do that.
It is more funny than Ghostbusters.
Hmm.
Way better. Way better.
Okay. Right.
Number 2, Poltergeist. Poltergeist.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, that movie was cursed right from the beginning, too. They've had all
Oh.
kinds of disasters with that movie.
Oh.
You
Yes.
know,
Yes. Yes.
mm, mm, mm.
They're
So it was
here.
a fantastic movie. Go into the light, Carolyn. You know, that creepy old lady?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was number 2. Number 1, The Shining. Yes.
Mm,
Yes, The Shining.
mm,
Come on,
mm.
those spirits in that house made him become evil. And what a great movie it was. That is my list. What movies do you like that are ghost movies? I'm sure they're horror, right?
I don't
And
really
you
do
like
horror.
Ghost, of course, right?
I don't do ghosts. I don't do ghosts. I watch Ghostbusters. I'll watch Ghost because it's a classic. You know, especially with Whoopi
Mhm.
Goldberg. Especially with Whoopi Goldberg. She's
That's when
hilarious in
she
that
was good,
movie.
right? That's when she
That's
was
what,
good.
yeah, that's what she. Yeah. That
She's
Jumpin'
got a
Jack
few
Flash.
loose screws now.
Yeah, exactly right. That
There's
Jumpin' Jack
another
Flash.
there's another Christmas card I won't be getting.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Exactly.
So, but that's my list. I mean, uh, comedies are great, dude. Like, Hold That
Yeah.
Ghost was so funny. Abbott and Costello, they were gas station attendants. Then they got left a a house in the will that of a gangster that died. That you know basically left the house to them, and it was just absolutely hilarious. Great movie. Look, go people out there, if you want to watch some funny stuff, Hold That Ghost is one of those classics from the 40s, along with like Jack and the Beanstalk by Abbott and Costello. You know, Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein. I mean, great movies. They're
Yeah.
so funny. So funny. So that was the ghost hunting National Ghost Hunting Day special top 5 ghost movies. So now we talk about this orange couch thing. What is this big orange couch thing? What is
Yeah,
this?
yeah. Oh, you
Does it
got it.
seem
Looks just like it. Well, similar to it. Yeah.
the hell are
So
you talking
Monday,
about?
Warner Brothers and Julius, I can't even read my own writing. Warner Brothers and Julian auction site sold multiple items on their site, and they sold the Friends couch, the orange couch, the Friends couch from the TV show. They auctioned it off.
Oh, that couch.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For you get ready for this?
Oh
Ready
my
for this?
God.
$30,000.
Somebody paid $30,000 for the Friends couch.
Yes.
Wow.
$30,000.
Like, it
That's
must be nice to burn money like that.
yeah, right. That is 15 times the estimate.
Wow.
So they paid $200 for it, and now it sold for $30,000.
Jesus. Wow. Okay, so a $30,000 couch because it was on the set of Friends.
Yes.
I mean, that just shows you the power of a show, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you could sell anything on that show to make it big money. Like, what about those costumes they did for like Hanukkah and Christmas? You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
remember that episode?
Yeah.
You
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
know,
I'm pretty sure that they sold too. But
like, could you imagine? Like anything doesn't even
yeah,
matter. It doesn't even matter.
right.
Whatever happened to the monkey?
Mm-mm.
Is he still alive? The monkey's still alive?
I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't
Interesting.
know. I
So
don't
the
know.
couch was sold. What about the foosball table?
I don't
I'd
know.
like
I
to know
know.
what happened to that too,
I
because
know.
that
I
would
know.
be pretty neat.
I know that with the episode when they played flag football, they had a
Yep.
trophy
Yeah.
that went for $15,000.
Wait, was it flag football or rugby?
I don't know.
It
I
was
don't know.
rugby, wasn't it?
It was rugby. It was rugby. Okay, yeah. And they had a like a
With
trophy.
Ross, right? Yeah.
Yes. That
Yeah.
trophy
It
went
was
for
it was rugby,
yeah,
and he got beat up pretty bad.
yeah. And that trophy went for $15,000.
Damn. Damn. Oh my God. See the power of Friends, right?
Yeah, our
Uh,
friends.
that
And
that show was a mammoth part of TV history.
yeah,
Mammoth,
man, yeah,
and still is. It's still
yeah,
being viewed all the time.
yeah. All around the world. All
Wow.
around the world.
That was pretty interesting. That was a good one, Kenny. Um, anything else on that list?
That would be all. It had a little couple of costumes that went, but the biggest one is the couch, $30,000.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
impressive. That's
yeah,
impressive. So
it
if
is.
I would have known, see, that's the thing. I gotta stay on my toes with you. I gotta try to figure out what these articles are about, these segments. So, all right, it is National North Carolina Day. Right. So, have you ever been to North Carolina?
Yes, I have.
Where'd you go?
The airport. Does that count?
Yes, because I count Detroit.
Okay.
I went to the airport for a hot 45 minutes,
Yeah, me too.
and I've been to Detroit. Not that
See,
I particularly, nobody's impressed by going to Detroit, I guess.
yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now,
Exactly.
saying I went to San Francisco, that's different, right?
That's way different.
Right.
Way different.
It's amazing what the vibes you get from different cities.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody
Exactly.
cares that you go to Detroit.
Nope. Nobody.
They're
Nobody at
just
all.
glad that you made it back.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a
Yes.
different feeling. Oh my
Yes.
God, you got to go to San Francisco? Oh, you went to Detroit?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Thank God you made it
Right?
back. Yeah.
So North Carolina, great place. I've been to North Carolina. I traveled through the whole state. Right through the
Nice.
whole state on a covered wagon and horses. Yes, on a wagon train. I traveled through the state of North Carolina back in 1996. How about that? How about
I,
that for a
I,
fun fact, right?
I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask.
It was a
I'm not gonna
program
ask.
for kids.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not nice kids, but a program for kids.
Oh, Ron did it for the kids. Ron led the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my kids were great, though, except for
Mm.
one.
Mm.
I don't even remember the kid's name. I remember all the others. All right. So in North Carolina, there are lots of places to go. I've got like 6 of them for those people that are interested in going to North Carolina. The first one being Smoky Mountains National Park. You can go to the North Carolina section, and you can enjoy 120-foot waterfall, Mingo Falls. 120
Mm.
feet. I would like to do
Wow.
that. I did not
Me
get to
too.
do that when I was there.
Mm.
There's also the Mingus Creek Trail, where, how fitting, you can go see a slave cemetery. And if you did it today, it would be Ghost Hunting Day
Oh.
and North Carolina Day on the same time. I think today would be a great day to go do that. To do that
Mhm.
trail and you see the slave cemetery. Oh yeah,
Mm.
that would be dynamite, right? You wouldn't do that though, Kenny.
No, I
I don't
wouldn't.
I don't
No.
see you
Not,
visiting
mm-mm.
a
Mm-mm.
cemetery,
Nope. Mm-mm.
anytime soon.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Unless it's for a loved one during the day, not at night.
Exactly.
Not at night.
No, not at night. No. Mm-mm.
You can also go to the Outer Banks. Everybody knows the Outer Banks. They get hit during hurricanes and stuff like that,
Yes.
but it
Yep.
is a wonderful place to go. They have plenty of beaches, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably could still go now in October because it's North Carolina, so it's very down south, and it would be great to go to.
Yeah.
You can go sandboarding, Kenny. Sandboarding.
Mm.
Going down like little dunes, I guess. Hang gliding, and you can visit the Wright Brothers National Memorial at the site of the first official flight.
Ooh, the Wright brothers.
The Wright Brothers. Can't go wrong with the Wright Brothers.
Sure can't.
Can't go wrong with the Wright Brothers.
Ah, I see what you went there. I see what
Ah,
you got there.
see?
I see. I
It's
see.
like a
I see
little
what you
hand
did there.
grenade.
Yes.
It's 8-second
Ah,
delay.
yeah. Right. Yeah.
The Pisgah National Forest, where they have waterfalls, whitewater rafting, rock climbing, and even equestrian trails.
Ooh.
So you can
Okay.
go ride a horse on a trail.
Yeah. Ride a horse.
How cool is that? That's pretty awesome. Emerald Isle. Emerald Isle. I wonder if Link is there. with the emeralds. Stuff like that. It just sounds like a Legend of Zelda thing. Emerald Isle.
Link.
They have beaches and superb conditions for kiteboarding. You ever go kiteboarding?
No, I've never
I'd like
been
to try that.
kiteboarding.
Surfing, and they also have the Bogue Inlet Pier, which has prime fishing. So those fishermen out there, you might want to go there. And of course, it has the Salty Pirate Water Park. Salty Pirate. Garg.
Arr. Armamete. Arr.
Then there's also Bald Head Island,
Okay. All right.
named after me, of course.
Interesting. Interesting.
They have nature preserves, surfing, boogie boarding, the Old Baldy Lighthouse, which is the oldest lighthouse in North Carolina.
Mm.
And you can go see and look for sea turtles, birds, and alligators. Who is going to look for alligators?
Oh.
I want to know those people that are looking for those.
Oh. In North Carolina?
At the Bald Head Island Conservancy.
Mm.
That's where you go and find those alligators.
Okay. All right.
It is also a car-free island. There's no cars on it.
Hmm.
No cars. So you hike, you bike, and you kayak your way through this island.
Okay. All right.
So no cars. I think
No
it's like
cars.
14 miles.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
So if you're biking it, I mean, if you're hiking it, it's going to take you a day.
Yeah.
But if you're biking it a couple hours and you can get the whole island, I would like to do that. That would be pretty neat. And of course, last but not least on the list, you can go to Charlotte and go visit the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Come on!
Woo!
Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, all of them are in there. All those
Yep.
greats.
Wow, I did not know that. Wow.
You can probably, I'm guessing they have like the pioneers of NASCAR. You know, they probably have, certain time periods for each thing. And you get to see all those fine folks that are in the Hall of Fame. I wonder if what's her face is what's her name? Oh my God. I just went blank. Yes. She's gotta be in there, right? She's gotta be.
She's gotta be. She has to be.
If she's not, that's a travesty.
Yeah. True. True.
So that is North Carolina. North Carolina. We are cruising through this. Cruising, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's your favorite state to go to as a visitor, as a tourist? Or that you want to? Let's do that.
That I want to go?
That you haven't been.
I would like to go to. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Huh?
It's a tough one, right?
Yeah. Jeez. Oh.
See, I've like. Oh, go ahead.
Ohio. I would like to go see the Football Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one, Kenny.
And then I like to go to Cooperstown.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been to either. And I was in Ohio too. And I did not get to see that. It was a day trip with an ex's family. I was in Pennsylvania, and we traveled to Ohio to go to SeaWorld. And I was like, oh my God, I'd like to go see, Canton.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good one. I, of course, would like to go to Colorado, Grand Canyon, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That would be pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty neat.
Yeah.
So that is like one of my bucket list things. So I probably should do that soon. I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah. It makes two of us. It makes two of us. It makes
So
two of
that's where I'd like to go. My favorite
us.
place that I've been was probably San Francisco. That was pretty awesome. I got to
Mm.
go into Alcatraz, so I was one of the last people to go
Oh,
into Alcatraz,
wow.
and that makes me feel really good, you
Wow.
know, because it
That's
didn't
pretty
stay
cool.
open long after I went.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Wow.
got to see that. That was pretty awesome. The Coit Tower, of course, and the
Mm.
flower garden. That the Japanese flower garden was pretty awesome there. It is beautiful there. I went to Ghirardelli. I got to see all the
Oh,
seals on the docks.
nice.
The Coit Tower. I went to the Candlestick.
Mm,
Remember
nice.
Candlestick?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, um, yeah, so it was pretty awesome. San Francisco was a really good trip.
Nice. Yeah.
Really good trip. That was
Nice.
fun.
Another
Yeah.
one mine. Another one of mine is Seattle.
For
Yeah.
the
I want
power.
to. I want to. No. I want to catch the fish.
Oh.
You know how downtown Seattle they throw a fish and you catch it.
Oh, that store.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. Yeah.
market
Yeah.
there.
The market.
I
Yeah. The
know what
market.
you're talking
Yeah.
about. They
Yeah. The
throw them and
market.
then
Yeah. You
yeah.
gotta catch it. Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yep.
place is famous. I don't know what the
Yep.
name of the place was. It's been a long time since I
Yeah.
heard about
I,
it.
I can't think of it. I can't think of the name either.
But
But yeah.
no, that's pretty cool because you order it and they
Yep.
can toss it to you.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
I saw a segment on a show. It might have been David Letterman. It might have been a Dave Letterman show,
It might
and
have
I
been.
saw a
Yeah.
segment on that, and I think he was the one that was catching fish. They would
Yeah.
throw it to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Throw it to him and. Oh, I didn't catch
Yep.
that one. Oh, I just.
Or it might have been. Maybe it was Paul. Maybe it was Paul that went.
Mm.
I don't know. I remember it being David Letterman though.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean I could be wrong. And I know it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes I am wrong. All
Yeah. It
right, so we
doesn't.
got one more segment, Kenny. One more, and Mom is not happy about it.
Oh, this one is now. I just want to say that this rumor has been out for months. I've known about this rumor for about 4 months. Okay, all right, about 4 months. It's been in the news. It's been on the internet. Okay, it's been everywhere. You just gotta open your ears and hear it. Lincoln Park reunion. They have a reunion. Got a new album out, and it spreads a lot of feelings around. It spreads a lot of feelings around. People don't like new things sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm
New
going?
singer.
Yeah, new singer. So the late Chester Binghamton mom, Susan M. Banks, is very upset about this new singer, which is Emily Armstrong. She's feeling betrayed because nobody told her that the band was going to change. Yeah. So Emily Armstrong from Dead Sarah is now the new lead singer, and
Right.
she is upset that she is singing her son's songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why is he not in the band? Give a refresher.
He had passed away.
Right.
Chester Binghamton has passed away, committed suicide.
Yes.
Mental health is something that we know that is real.
Right.
So yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So, and because of this, they got a new singer, and there is a lot of backlash on this.
Yeah.
There's a
A
lot of
lot.
people upset about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
is she good? That's the question. Is she good?
Well, And I quote, I tried to look up who said this, but and I quote, someone said to me, someone said on the internet that she is Robert Plant and Jim Morris rolled into one. I don't know about that, but I've heard her. She's not too. She's not bad. She's not bad. When the rumor came out, the person that was supposed to take her was supposed to be the lead vocalist is Alanis Morissette, but she
Right.
turned it down. She turned it
Right.
down,
Yep.
which would have been pretty iconic. But I don't think she fits into that Linkin Park.
No.
You know, I don't think you know. So yeah. Sarah claims that the band told her that if they was going to make any decisions, they would tell her first. Nobody told her. She saw it on Google, and that's why she's upset.
Yeah. Well, look, bands have to make a change once in a while for
Yeah.
various reasons. And this, unfortunately, was a terrible reason why they had to make a change. But they want to go on and they are getting a new identity with this. And frankly, I think it's up to the band. And if this is the decision they came out with, then that's the decision, that people have to understand. And yes, it might be different. It might not. Maybe she has the pipes to sing the older songs too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when
Yeah.
you think about it, you know, can she perform, you know, what the band is trying to accomplish? And if she can, then I don't see a problem with it. It's going to be an adjustment for fans of the band. They may not like the music, but I think they should at least give it a chance to see if they like it.
Yeah.
You can't compare. Once a band loses their lead singer, you can't compare. Look, we saw this with Van Halen, right? When
Yeah.
David
Yeah.
Lee Roth left the band.
Yep.
And then Sammy Hagar
Exactly.
came in. Yes,
Yep.
it's different, but it didn't make them bad. They were actually incredible with Sammy Hagar. Now, when they switched from Sammy Hagar to what's his face from Extreme, that was
Mm-hmm.
awful.
Yeah.
That was
True. Yeah.
awful.
Yeah. True.
But the Sammy change was actually incredible for the band because it not only did they still have their heavy sound. And I know people are going to insult them. Oh, they softened up because of that. No, they did not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They did not. Yes, I'll Wait had some keyboards in it. Right. I get it. But
Mm-hmm.
the song is still a heavy song. You still have the guitars in it, right?
Right.
And it added a guitar to the band with Sammy. Sammy's a great guitarist too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Oh
so
yeah.
not all changes are bad. Now
Right.
some have been bad, like I said, the change from Sammy to Extreme lead singer, that
Yeah.
was pretty bad. Other bands have done that too. Look at Chicago. Chicago's still going. I don't even know
Yeah.
if all the same members are in the band that started it.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. We're
They
still
changed
going.
singers so many times.
Yep.
You know, 38
Yep.
Special changed singers.
Yep.
Leonard Skinner changed singers. So
Yep.
bands can still be successful. Bad Company did not get too successful after they changed singers.
Yeah.
But you just got to wait and see. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't just jump all over the band for making this decision if you haven't heard anything yet.
Yeah. True.
You've
Yeah.
got to just listen, give it a shot. You have to have an open mind to do this.
Yeah.
And people don't want to do that. They
Yeah.
just
People
think,
don't do.
oh, they stink, you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
without giving it a chance. You
Yeah.
got to give it a chance.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I look.
I-
I'm going to be interested, and I'm going to listen to their music to see the differences. And who knows? Maybe it's a better improvement. You don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I recommend. I want to shout out Mike Sharona for doing this because he did not let his band die. He didn't sit
No,
there and said, "Oh, okay, our friend passed away, so the band is no longer." You know,
it's like Queen,
he
right?
exactly. He took what he had and he said, "Yo, you know what? Let's go forward. Let's re-involve." You know what I'm saying? Let's
Yeah.
let's 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 keep going. So, Mike Sharona, I'm proud of you.
Yeah. No, he did the
Yeah,
absolute right
yeah,
thing. If the band members want to keep going,
yeah,
why not?
yeah.
Why not? Bring that legacy forward more, right?
Exactly.
Yes, we know the loss. We know the loss.
Yep. Yeah.
But why go the route of the Doors
Yeah.
and not do anything else?
Exactly.
Why go the route of Queen and not make any new music?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look, you want to keep making music, do it. Bring in a
Yep.
singer.
Yep.
It could be easy to fold.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Journey
Exactly.
did not succeed after Steve Perry. We know that. But they
Yep.
still went forward, right? They're still
Yeah. They did.
playing in
Yep.
concert.
Yeah.
They're still doing it. They're not creating new music, but at least they're still touring and doing their thing. And
Yes.
this is what you need to do, right? If
Yep.
you want to
Yeah.
keep going, you just keep going. You keep persevering. The band lives on, you know,
Yeah.
and maybe something tragic can turn into something good for a band.
Yes. 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 Well said. Well said, Ron. Well said.
So people need to give them a shot. If you loved the band before he died,
Yeah.
honor him by
Yeah.
by giving the new singer a chance.
Yeah.
Give the new singer a chance.
Yeah.
That's the right thing to do for fans of that band.
Yes.
And even people that weren't fans, maybe you might turn a corner now and say, "Hey, you know what? I like the new sound, or I like the new voice, or whatever it may be.
Yep.
Give it a chance."
Give it a chance. Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to recover from stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we just saw what happened with Jane's Addiction, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now we don't know if Perry Farrell will come back to sing for Jane's Addiction. What's going to happen with that band?
Yeah.
Like, you think those fans want the band to end?
No, they don't.
No.
No.
I'm sure they want Perry Farrell back, but suppose he just decides never to go back.
Yeah.
The band has to make a decision, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Whether to go on or just stop. And I don't think they
Right.
just want. Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, you just got to you got to know that some of these bands just it's hard to stay together that long. It's
Yeah.
hard to stay together, and you have to go through ups and downs and egos getting away. The whole bit. I mean, if it can happen to the Beatles breaking up, then it can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
True.
So, I mean, we're going to have to deal with this constantly. That's the music industry, right?
Yeah. That's the music
It just
industry. Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. It just happens.
So, just like I said, just give it a chance, Give it a chance. I mean, most bands go through this. I
Yeah.
mean, we're fortunate that we get to have different kinds of music, right? We're
True.
fortunate.
True. Yeah. Yeah. True. This is true.
So
Yeah.
there's something for everybody out there. And,
Yes.
you know, so being hostile towards a new singer kind of is pointless.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you think of it as a new band, just give it a chance. Like, if you hear new music every day, you're giving that a chance. So why not this? You still have the guitarist in there that's been there, right? You still have the drummer.
Yep. Yeah.
So so if you like the band, you must like those musicians as well.
Yes.
That's that.
That's
All
that.
right, so Monday, Kenny, are you around Monday? You gonna be with me?
I will be at work.
So no Kenny?
No, no
No
Kenny.
Kenny. Oh, see, the show just went dark.
No Kenny. No Kenny. No Kenny. Oh, and before we leave, I got one. I have one more thing. I got
One
one.
make Ron say what?
Yes, I got one. I got one. So you like winning contests, Ron?
Yes. Depends on the contest.
And do you like ketchup?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't like ketchup. In fact,
no,
it's terrible. I hate it.
no. Oh,
Oddly, I
well.
love spaghetti and meatballs. I love spaghetti sauce, but I don't like ketchup.
Oh, see, so, but, oh well. But if you were paying attention with baseball, you know that Otani has hit 53 homers and 53 stolen bases.
Yep.
So now Heinz 57 is doing a offer for 57 fans that if Otani hits 57 and 57, 57 lucky fans will win a special bottle and a lifetime of ketchup.
Well, he's not doing that this year.
Mm.
I mean, he's got 53. There's only like what, 4 games left, 3 games left?
Yeah, he has 53 homers and 56 stolen bases.
Yeah. Stolen bases, I don't think is the problem.
Yeah, the
You
homers.
got to get 4 more home runs this weekend.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
he could do it,
yeah.
but if he's going to be swinging for it, no. You just got to let it flow. And I'm glad that Hines is doing this, because now it's going to press Otani to try to do it, and he's going to take himself out of his normal rhythm for hitting, and they're gonna lose in the opening round because of it. So Mookie better be on his game.
who would want a lifetime of ketchup? I that's the one thing I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So
I
basically, if I was to win this, I would get
yes.
nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You'd get a
Lifetime
special,
of ketchup.
yeah,
Nothing.
and a
That would be a lifetime.
special commemorative bottle that they make. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty neat if it
yeah,
has like Otani. It's an Otani. Imagine if they make an Otani bottle, like just the bottle is
yeah.
Otani,
That'd be pretty cool.
and they put the ketchup in the bottle.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty neat.
That'd be pretty neat.
That
Yeah,
would be an attraction to get that, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
if they just throw a picture of Otani on a bottle, that's not.
yeah, yeah. His lifetime of
I mean, I
ketchup.
could do that.
Yeah, exactly,
Just take a
exactly.
baseball card and just tape it on the bottle, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. His lifetime of ketchup. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Oh, all right. So I don't. Hey, I Monday is a question mark, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Rick will fill in, or Beth, or Chanel, or Becky.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a question mark. I know Becky will be with Rick on Tuesday. So that'll be pretty nice. But I'm glad people came out and enjoyed the show.
Me
People are
too.
watching and loving it. Look, check us all out. Go to Rhode Island Broadcasting. Check out all 61 episodes of Going On Daily. They don't go out of style, right?
Sure
They're not
don't.
outdated, because a lot of the topics are something that can still be talked about. So check out all the episodes. Facebook, please continue to support with stars. And of course, YouTube, share, and subscribe, so we can all make this all work, all happy people, right? We have
Mhm.
seven people on our cast now. Um, so you never know who you're gonna get unless you watch. So twitch.tv at Rhode Island Broadcasting as well. Support the show with bits and subscribe there. That all helps support the show. And
Yep.
of course, Patreon. Can't forget about Patreon, where you can get some mugs, pins, stickers, all
Yep.
kinds of stuff on Patreon. So join Patreon at RI Broadcasting as well. That is the show for today. We will see you next time.